А, собственно говоря, сейчас будет игра с Соником, поэтому, господа, пожалуйста. Бу.
Бу.
Бу. Да, Вашингтон на 9-3, оказывается. Energy Stadium. Ой, как плохо солнце. Мне очень нравится, честно говоря, да. Такое, конечно. Ой, ждем Соника все еще. Сейчас не будет. — 40 перехватов поймал Денвер. Это каким это образом, мне интересно. — 40 перехватов? Серьезно? Нахер ты мне тоже 2 раза это назвал? Тим статус. Нет, статистика по перехватам. — 49 у Вотсона, 44, 35, 32, 31. В этой стороне. Зелена Харца. Зелена Харца не играет, прости, пожалуйста, господи. Я тоже не играл с ним. 20, 13, 14. Вот, как много-то. Хороший пас. Что, Соник, пора. Поехали! Что ж, мы начинаем. Я играю вот в этой, Соник. Поехали.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Houston Texans. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in week 13. And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line.
А? Ну да, скорее всего.
Mechie, the man in motion.
Ну куда ты ушел-то, господи?
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
That one complete. It's tanked down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out.
There he goes, left side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Good game again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day.
And he's in.
4 розыгрыша тачдаун.
Damian Pierce, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the
Ускорение нажал, поэтому вышел на самом деле.
And then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Оппозит от Гриттенгрейн просто сейчас был, да?
And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Не можем играть, да.
So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 23. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Кажется, что у них сейчас зря ускорение нажал, да. Нажал бы ускорение, что было бы нормально.
This defense for the Texans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up.
Look at the defense for these Texans. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate.
Мне кажется, Сонику надо успокоиться, он подгоряет немного.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep is Tank Dell. That's taken on the 25. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Texans will take over.
Хотя есть хорошая комбинация, мне, в принципе, нравится. Надо посмотреть, как там будет остановка у Соника. Не так, как мне нравится.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. Stroud looking to change the play. They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
Ну я да, не туда побежал немного.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
По-моему. Вот это Салим перепечировал.
On the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. Stroud looking to throw.
Оп.
This is caught. It's Woods. And nothing after the catch here as he's dropped right on the spot at the 47, but in plus territory. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Остановилось бы, да? Попадалось один.
Looking for Woods again, and he finds it. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. The Texans had 7 and 4 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with the defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Pierce will try to pick it up. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped.
Я обыграл 4-1 на
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it.
Ой, опять вот. Это я неправильно сделал. Надо меньше на лошадь пошел.
They're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Мне кажется, это бриз просто на самом деле,
Stroud.
да. Ее не умеет ловить, к сожалению. Да. Если подождал бы, там отрывался. Этот какой зовут? Дел, да. Ну что, Соник, давай.
And they want to get into someone, and in this case, he had the play, they just didn't complete it.
Я не успел выкинуть. Это момент безусловно, извините. Это я неправду создал. Перевод здесь чем?
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders.
Бывает, ладно. Ну, хорошо построился, там чувак ушел сюда, да, это было красиво. Ну ладно. Перемудрил тут. Да, видишь, он дернулся до паса, видимо, там Соня поверил в эту передачу. Ладно, с кем не бывает. Обидно, конечно.
And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of
Ну, я не
the
прав был,
first
да,
quarter.
такой. 3 паса в редзоне, это давно тут не играл Алексей. И не надо так делать больше, пожалуйста.
Second down and 4. Here's Wilson.
Это было неожиданно, не скрою. Я не думаю, что Маша побежит в принципе. Я думаю, 16 ярдов набрал, неплохо.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. McLaughlin, he takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
This 2nd and 4. There's Wilson to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Christian Harris coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5.
Pressure can come from any level when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Wilson.
Ну там 50 с чем-то, это попасть еще нужно. Хороший пант.
Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by
Yeah,
any stretch. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line set to get going. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And they'll bring it down.
Набрал. Остальное не важно.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Caught left side by Mechie.
Догнал просто, да.
So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ой, ну что это такое, ребят? Что случилось с линией сейчас?
As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field. I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Будь здорово. На всех переход кидал, дважды. Что ты расчихалась так? Ну, кстати, хорошо, что защита отыграл во всех. Стоп, конечно, на свите. Я подорвал немного доверие к лайне, offensive лайну.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The slot man in motion right. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Wilson.
Ой, хорош. Так, он уронил-то его сейчас. Вы чего? Сам отлично вообще отыграл, понял сейчас. Всех моих убрал. Ну, прям всех убрал. Я действительно перепутал. Зачем ты бросок? Очень странный бросок. Очень-очень странный бросок был. Очень странный бросок был от Соника. Давайте серьезно сыграет.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Working the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag.
Очень странно было сейчас. А вы при этом не поменялись, да?
And Stroud now to throw. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackle.
Я понимаю, что с такой лайном-то стало. Вы же нормально первый драйв держали.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This will be complete to Mechie. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on the left hash. Officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt.
Сейчас она будет злиться, но мне нужно подождать, пока закончится время. Очень плохие два драйва подряд у тебя. То есть у тебя хороший был, где был перехват, но это сам дуралей. А остальные что-то ты как-то совсем поплыл немного. Надо защищаться до момента, пока Никель. Играем. Мы знаем, что играем Никель. Да, это такое себе.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They can certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Wilson. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier. Couldn't reel that one in.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up.
Поиграть, но непонятно, почему не его стека сейчас.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. First and 10, it's Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And this offense going to
Сработало.
timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away.
Ну-ка, ну-ка.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field. So
Не,
let's see
филл,
what
филл,
this is
филл.
about.
Там офсайд был.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Зря дернулся, побежал бы прямой, убежал бы, скорее всего. Что ж, 13-0 в первой половине.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Ну,
And
сам
again,
он не убежал, да.
returns, he'll be
Там,
stopped
что я
just
затупил.
shy of the 30-yard line.
Что ты хочешь сказать?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually
Блять, не
nothing
вкус.
ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
Я в ту сторону был, там вообще открытый справа чувак был. Вообще открытый. Был бы чуть покороче плей.
The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
О, скрин.
He finds his man complete. That's
Хорошо убежал там на самом деле, да.
able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing is Wilson.
Помнится. А тайм-аут зачем? А, Соник, видимо, по джойстику, да, взял тайм-аут, как я именно делаю.
Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Соник молодец сейчас, да. Красиво был, молодец. Соник хорош. Не было у меня все-таки. Надо на все брать. Ну ладно. Не-не-не, это красиво было, да. Можно играть так, хоть самое.
The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Right back to
А, блядь, нихуя себе, не просил. Я считаю, там был полдень.
Touchdown of the season, and the Broncos take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Ну, Соня хорошо подавил меня, ничего ему сказать. Я повел, я видел, что юзер бежит, но почему-то решил. Ладно, поехали душнить.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Будем?
Run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of
Блядь, что-то не то с линией стало у нас, конечно.
As they nurse this small lead. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss there, now 3rd and 14.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Stroud here on 3rd and long. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say bounds. So a big call.
Потому что наставил ноги. Бля, серьезно?
And they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Good coverage there holds them to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
Блять, ну чувак просто не допрыгнул. Ну ладно. Потому что писал телевизором. Да, там я угадал комбинацию, просто не допрыгнул. Ну ладно. Да, блядь. Реально дует спину немного, это неприятно. Ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла. Ладно, так, да.
They'll run on first down. It's McLaughlin. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. McLaughlin, and this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
Как дела у тебя, Литлтон? Ну, типа да. Прилетело то, что не надо было играть, а туда и прилетело.
So a strong showing so far in this 3rd quarter, and now they're poised to move in front.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they were very slow to get into the flow of the game, and while puzzling, it does happen from time to time, but they're certainly in the flow now. Zero doubt about that.
Lutz with the extra point, and that
вот, смотри, что проигрывает. А ничего страшного случилось.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. How does that affect the psyche?
Не туда, я лучше просто, да.
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of a team, because once you build up a lead and things are rolling pretty well, you don't expect it to change. And for it to change this dramatically, and now they're the team doing the chasing, yeah, you want to check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back. We'll soon find out.
Ай, прям побежал бы там еще ярдов 10 было бы.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him.
Вот, не нажал бы ускорение, успел бы щелочку проникнуть, да.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Yeah, Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it down to 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 70 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered him down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said.
Я просил ее в избранное добавить, ребят, ну вы чего?
Stroud to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Меня подлагивает немного.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the force with force and caused a stack up behind the line
Давай
of scrimmage
сыграем.
and threw it for a loss.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this time he is in. Damian Pierce with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Texans answer back with a
Ну, Пашкова надо играть, да.
take a 4th quarter lead. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
They'll try and run it here.
Нашел, умница.
End zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone.
Не играем мэн, не играем блицы, которые на мэне завязаны.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. The Sheldon Rankins, former Saint and Jet, there on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low.
Ну это да, может быть перехват, сейчас честно говоря.
And make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the middle of the quarterback's hand, and it's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now they set up the screen.
Он не прыгнул хит-стиком у меня, ёб твою мать, что за хуйня случилась-то, господи ты боже ты мой. Это, конечно, провал, Алексей. Ну, потому что он не прыгнул хит-стиком, я не знаю, почему, видите, вот он меня бежит. Кто-то, вот он прибежал, ну, не видно, там не показывает. Ну, это очень обидно. Тут там ярд, мне очень непонятно.
Because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Дипиачи не было, да, у меня. Да, обидно. Потому что все,
take this all the way down near the 40.
Много на нас
87
ярдов.
yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson running left on the option. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard
Почему это за раз засчитали?
Derailing that play from the start was Christian Harris. He got back there and stuck him for a loss behind the
Надо
line of
другое играть.
scrimmage. On 2nd down, Wilson.
Помните?
Rifles one and that's
Убегай.
intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Не поведусь.
And they'll begin by action.
Чуть не убили Страуда.
Decision as he stopped in the
Это не нужно
backfield.
так, пожалуйста.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
A run for Pierce out of the gun.
Это еще мощнейшая бригада была бы сейчас.
Not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Ну, это зона, да.
79 Broncos.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
Ой, бля, Леша, как повезло. Очень плохо кинул. Отвратительно, я бы сказал.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game.
Ну-ка.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot
Фэрбейн, молодец у меня все. Я не молодец в своем комбинации. Чем не с одним. Там, конечно, перехват был, да, я очень плохо кинул третий пас.
they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a
Ничего,
2-score
пожалуйста, ребят.
game, and they were able to get it done.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they
Второй раз приходится попасть на
a
Манчестер.
two-score
Да.
deficit.
Не играй с ним, когда прыгаешь. Не надо, вот
They
это
may
все
want to
играть.
go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a
Да,
first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone. And then
Блядь, как это залетело, ты ёб твою мать.
And he's going to get this one
Ладно.
down to the edge of the red zone. 35 yards the game there. Another first
Неприятно,
down
будем
as well.
откровенны.
And here's a spot where this offense says we got to start making
будет
something
какая-то
happen. We're
быстрая
down 2
ситуация?
scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a
Там
big
неприятно
play
было, да.
that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's McLaughlin, and a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Second and 6 coming up.
Вот сейчас будет, да.
Now it's Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they will score a pick six for the Texans team.
Хенри ТТО, молодец.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
Уэс Андерсон, ну умница ты мой хороший.
They've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's going to let it fly.
Два перехвата должно было быть.
And incomplete. Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Я не могу быть проиграть, да.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Центр пас будет. Хорош.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. And it is a big...
Соник, какой нахуй тайм-аут? 42 секунды, 17 очков разницы. Ну что за хуету вы все делаете? Ну ебаный ты в рот. Ну какой тайм-аут? Пиздец.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. This is caught.
Какой нахуй, блядь, тайм-аут, Соник? Пиздец, блядь.
Jalen Virgil, 46 yards. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy.
Пизду, блядь.
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Wilson gonna throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And I think the Broncos have it.
Ух ты! Удачный онсайд! Это красиво, ладно, хорошо, беру свои слова обратно.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. And it's caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the...
Там не будет челленджа 2 минут, Соник. Давай обратно. Не, он упал раньше, там должен быть овертюн. Он раньше упал, чем мяч выпустилось, правда. Да, все по делу абсолютно.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final
А нахуя ты
timeout
тайм-аут взял,
as
если
they
там
stop it
смотрели?
with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing now is Wilson.
Ой.
Same connection. Dulcich once again. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Wilson. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Here now, second and goal. One last shot for Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills.
А, блядь, там еще один мяч. Ёпта,
Make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down as time is now run out of this game. What a change in this ball game in the fourth quarter, Charles. They just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead, they end up winning somewhat comfortably.
And when we spent time talking with them before the game, they made sure that we knew that they thought that they were the better team in this one, and they never lost that thought or lost that focus, and they played like it in the fourth quarter. That's how you offer a late comeback and get a win.
So for the Texans, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4, and they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year, and they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Так, спасибо всем, кто смотрел. До новых встреч. Возможно, скоро будет игра с Антоном.